Alright, what is up everybody? You can see, well, it's a little bit too low, but got a bunch of groceries and some things I bought here today on Saturday. Took a trip over to the next town over. I'm just gonna run through the stuff I got. Hopefully this can help in some way. I'll start with the non-groceries first. Start with some Barnes and Noble's action here. 2 books. Now I got a list of, I read the book Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss, and I literally have all these books right here I'm gonna read. There's a couple in there I don't want to read, a couple, like, and I literally mean like a couple that I'm not gonna read just because I just bought one, wasn't very happy with it. I'll probably be doing a video on that one all by itself later. And hold on, see what the Gaines is looking like in this natty lighting. Anyway, I didn't like it. It was it was based, I don't know, it's kind of like a more of a philosophic type, all mythology, and it just really wasn't based on like, I don't know, it was just kind of out there and wild. I mean, I like those kind of books too, and philosophies and ideas, but that specific book, like there wasn't really necessarily, I wasn't per se like knowledge in it. Hold on, let me make sure that this isn't straight. There wasn't like straight up knowledge or something I could pull straight from it like I like to get from my books. So learn from that mistake. So I'm probably going to be buying those nonfiction books very sparingly because I got all these book recommendations, like I said, out of the book Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. A bunch of super successful people have all gave book recommendations, so that's why I recorded all of them down. And actually that one was called The Hero with 1,000 Faces, was mentioned there a couple times, so I put it in there. I may eventually read them all just to see, because you know, some of them people grab some helpful information from them or help them in their lives. Maybe it can help me too. So anyway, 2 books I picked up here. Number 1, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. This one was recommended by quite a few people in the book. So had a hardback edition and the small one here. The other one was like 20 something. This one was 10. I said, you know, long as the information, I asked the lady, I was like, is the information in the pages exactly the same? She was like, yeah. I was like, I don't care, give me the cheap one, I just want the knowledge. Second book here, You Are Not So Smart by David McCraney here. This one looks pretty cool. Why You Have Too Many Friends on Facebook, Why Your Memory Isn't Mostly Fiction, and 46 Other Ways You're Deluding Yourself. So, you know, it's always, it'd probably be better to, I mean, not think you're stupid, but it might be always, you know, it's always good to learn. That's why I got these books. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, check it out. Maybe it can give you some good insights of why you think you're smarter than you are or something, you know, and you don't want to be thinking you're dumber than you are, but you also don't really want to be thinking you're smarter than you are at the same time. Anyway, pick those 2 up, and I'm a Barnes and Noble member, so they had like a 20% discount going just for members. I used that code, and then I already get the 10% off, so I saved like 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, 8, but I gotta look on the receipt. I think it was like 3, 5, like $8 I think I saved. All right, next pickup, Hobby Lobby. Some canvas action. Got 11 by 14 black canvas. Look at that reflection in there. Super stoked for my next painting. That's gonna be my next painting idea right there on the black canvas. Super simple, and I'm actually getting this idea from Naruto. Most of the, like 99% of every drawing I do in painting comes straight from my brain. This is going to be one of the times where I'm grabbing something from Naruto and putting it on there, because it's just super clean and sick, and it's just something I love from it. I think it's going to be super just aesthetic, and I'm just going to love it. It's going to be super simple but super cool. And then I bought a 5-pack of these 16 inches by 20 inches white canvases. They had a deal on for just $9.99. And then, you know, Hobby Lobby always lets you get 40% off one item, so I used the 40% off on the small canvas since these were already on clearance or whatever, or deal, discount, whatever. I'll show you my last paint here. Hopefully the lighting and all isn't too gonna mess it up. Into the Abyss is what I call it. Super trippy. Like if you look at this in person, if you stare at that eyeball in the center, it literally like it kind of messes with your eyes, honestly. Like these, I went over these things a bunch of times. I finished this up today, earlier. Super trippy though in person. I mean, it's simple, but complex at the same time. I actually I have a time-lapse video of this up. I'll pop it up on the top left-hand screen. I'm not sure what side, it'd be this side or this side. It normally pops up top there. But full time-lapse video, go check that out if you want to check that out. That's for sale, up for grabs too. You want to, you know, buy that and support me that way as well. Okay. Now, last thing before groceries, some Chipotle for them games. So I knew, you know, I was in Florence a little bit longer than I wanted to be, so, you know, normally I like to try to eat around 4. It's 6:46, so everything's gonna be pushed back, but I got this so I wouldn't have to cook when I got back. I could just go ahead and start eating, and then now I'm doing this video too, so it's gonna push it back even further. Whatever, do it for the YouTubes. Thought, you know, be maybe a cool video or something that could help y'all with it. I just wanna do a video. Get on my face about it. All right, on to groceries, here we go. I've been on my grape grind like crazy recently. Got some green grapes. Now what I've been doing, got a whole bag. I started with black grapes. I wasn't sure if I like grapes, so I got black grapes. Love them. Next time I went, after I got finished with those, got red grapes. Loved them. Next time I went, green grapes. Loved them. And then now this is my second cycle back through. I got black grapes one more time, red grapes, and now I'm getting the green. I think red grapes are the healthiest for you because the skin has resveratrol in it, and that's what's in red wine that's super, or they think that's healthy for you, that causes like anti-aging and all that good stuff. But the green ones taste great too. I'm probably just gonna keep cycling through them. That's the plan as of now. So there's some fresh fruits in it. Oh, before we get into the groceries, this is what I meant to show you, these two. Health food store, which has some groceries too. Probably the healthiest bread. I'm going to be doing the healthiest bread or healthiest breads videos before long. I got a gut because I bought a lot of breads and I'll pretty much just need to start recording. This is maybe the healthiest bread you could get. Ezekiel bread, and it's low sodium. And when they say low sodium, they mean 0 sodium. I don't even get the regular because of the sodium. I don't think it has that much sodium, but I just like how the low sodium, it's not lower sodium, it's 0 sodium. So it should say no sodium, not low sodium. Anyway, super, super delicious. I mean, it's just so like refreshing and just, it's just a great tasting bread as well. All right, other two things I got were some Dr. Bronner's soap bars. These are labeled like on the, I forgot the name of it, but when you look at like the health or like risks or harmful ingredients in certain soaps and shampoos and stuff, there's a couple websites, and these rank. I couldn't find anything lower than a 1. It's like on a 1 to 10 scale of like harmful or good for you. Like 1 may be the best. I haven't seen anything with 0, so I'm not sure if 0 is the best or if 1's the best. But Dr. Bronner's stuff ranks like a 1 on the 1 to 10 scale, so way healthier than any general soap you could get. And they smell amazing. They have like 12, 15 or so different flavors. I'm not sure, or scents or whatever. I'm not sure how many. Lastly, I picked up some Foti, which I don't know why it says Foti. I think that's a shortening of the actual name for it. I don't know. Anyway, Ho Shu Wu or Ho Shu Wu. I don't know if that's picking up. It's a root, I think. And it's just in a capsule. What I'm probably gonna do is just take the capsule, twist it, and then just, you know, take the actual ground up like root in it. Yeah, Foti Polygonum multiflorum It's a root. So I'll just take the root without having to even do the vegetable cellulose capsule and the magnesium stearate, because what's the point of getting in that extra garbage, you know? Which I don't know how garbage that stuff is for the capsule, but still, it'd be better just to get the exact root. This is actually like a super anti-aging, longevity type herb in, what is it, like Asian or Chinese or whatever medicine. I was looking at some videos like the longest living people in the world, and one guy who was recorded living to 256 years old, and there's even documents of like the Chinese or whatever government or wherever he was living sent him documents on his 150th birthday telling him happy birthday, and on his 200th birthday telling him happy birthday. So like there's documents on it, but this is one thing he constantly ate. He said it was Hushu Wu. He was like a herbologist type guy, and he sold herbs and stuff. So I guess he traveled around the world finding the best herbs and stuff for their medicinal properties. So I guess he knew a lot about it. I mean, hell, if he lived to 256 years old, that's crazy to believe, or like really hard to believe. But even if he didn't, like I said, it's hard. Like there's documents saying that he for sure lived to 200. But regardless, like even on, I think it's Superfood Evolutions, I checked out their top 10 healthy superfoods. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to them. I'm not sure if I am or not, but anyway, this was on one of their top 10 superfoods as well. And I think you can drink this as tea, so I guess as tea, not 100% sure. What I'm probably gonna do is just take it as capsule, but a lot of times it's saying tea as well, but I guess you just undo it in the tea and boil it and drink it. But gonna start with one capsule of these per day, which is 610 milligrams. And just start doing a little more research on dosing and see how it affects me. Then I'll probably do the whole, maybe build up to 2 capsules a day, 3 or 4, however much, and then stop, okay? Go like a month and then buy it again and do the same thing and see if I notice a difference, and then stop again and see if I can tell a difference in the times, when I'm taking it, when I'm not. Now, I wanted to get a lot of other superfoods, but I didn't, because I want to make sure, if I bought this and I bought 3 other superfoods and I start taking them all at once and I'm feeling better, something's working. But what's working? Was it just one thing, or is it all of them in conjunction? By doing one thing at a time, you isolate it and you can tell what's specifically working for you. So I believe that's it for non-grocery stuff, non-grocery stuff. Just got some cage-free brown eggs there, 18 pack. Got some, this is a new brand of water at my Food Lion I've been going with. Alkaline 10, just because the alkalinity's higher. And it's like no more expensive basically than the other alkaline stuff I was getting. But this water, it tastes really good. That might sound weird that water tastes good, but I don't know how to explain it. That water tastes really good. So I got 2 of those gallons of the alkaline 10 waters, and I got just a big gallon of spring. I mean, those are gallons too, but just some Nature's Place regular spring water. Especially anytime I do like oatmeal and I always use these kind of waters. I don't use tap water. Ain't messing with that fluoride and chlorine. We tested the tap water one time, had the same amount of chlorine as the pool at my dad's house. Ridiculous. Anyway, unshelled pistachios, healthy fats. Got some big sweet potatoes. Got 4 of those, I think, 4 or 5. New carb addition I hadn't had in a little while. Some grits. Super healthy, super cheap really. It's like $3 for the whole thing, and there's 61 servings in this thing. Two big things of some organic white potatoes. I normally go organic whenever I can. Like I didn't have organic grits. I've never even actually seen that, but I get organic oatmeal sometimes when I see it. Oh, this is actually organic too. This Ezekiel. And or grapes aren't organic. Those eggs right there aren't organic. I'm doing an egg experiment when I'm buying different egg brands and trying them against each other to see which one's the best. That video will be coming out probably in maybe a couple more weeks because I'm not done buying all the brands. All right, down to the last two. Organic spinach, a big tub. A big whole boneless side fillet salmon. Really fucks with the seafood. I've been doing seafood, like all kind of fishes back to back to back a lot recently, so now I'm switching back through. I still got the fish here, but now I'm gonna do a little mini cycle of some chicken. And I got some 98% fat-free ground turkey breast. 2 of those, just to keep switching my protein sources around. Always switching my protein sources, always switching my carb sources. Different variations of some, but I try to always switch things around. I mean, that's for fats too, and carbs and protein. Lastly, I got some organic tomato and basil pasta sauce. I use these for my organic pizza breads I make in the morning. Got some organic mozzarella cheese, baby please. And then I got some, they have organic, but the organic ones they have at this food line, the macros are crappy. This is the one with the best macros. This is the one I used to get before I went going organic, but I still got some organic left in the refrigerator, but I had to get those from Walmart. I didn't go to Walmart today, I went to Food Line. So that's it for the video. That's it for everything. I hope y'all can take something away from that, even if it's just seeing my smiling face made your day better or something. But you know, maybe I could make you more conscious of what you're buying. Not only, you know, food, but like the soaps you're using, like, you know, help in that as well, and some superfood. Maybe you go research Who Shoo Woo and stuff like that, or type in 256-year-old man. Lee Chung, I'll tell you his name. His name is Lee Chung Yoon, and I'll give you a quote from him. He said, basically why he thinks he lived a long life, which it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, he says it, but it's like how you interpret it. Anyway, keep a quiet heart, sit like a tortoise, whatever the hell I don't know how a tortoise sits, because it's in a damn shell. Walk sprightly, not lightly, sprightly, like a pigeon. I had to look up a video and see how a pigeon walks. I'm not 100% sure how they walk. And sleep like a dog. I know dogs kind of nap all randomly out through the day and stuff, but that was his little quote there. He said, like a army general leader asked him, and he was like, you know, how have you lived so long? And that's what he told that army general. And I'll just run through really quick. The superfoods that he like the herbs and stuff he ate, his diet mainly consisted of goji berry tea, wild ginseng, lingzi, gotu kala. I'm gonna try to go through all these and buy them eventually to test them for myself. He Shoo Woo, that's the one I picked today. Rice wine, I don't know what the hell that is, and gotu kala. So, and the guy even said he ran into a guy who was old, like 500 or older than him, and he got a lot of his diet stuff from the guy that was older than him, the guy that lived that extra long. Anyway, about to put all these groceries up, dig into these this Chipotle and whatever rest of the macros I got left over, and then I'm gonna be hitting a push workout tonight after it is 7 right now, or it's a minute till 7. So gonna be hitting that workout after like an hour to an hour and a half, because this meal is probably gonna be pretty big. I normally do 3 pretty big meals throughout the day, so I normally let it digest. If you're gonna do a big meal before you go to the gym, you gotta let it digest a little bit more, but it all depends how you feel as well. I just wait a little bit, at least an hour, and if I'm feeling like my food's digested good, I go hit the gym, because you don't want the blood in your stomach trying to digest the food when you're trying to get a chest pump going, you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to get the blood driving to your shoulders and stuff. Anyway, chest and shoulders tonight. Think I do a little bit of front neck work as well. I have to check my routine in my phone. But that's it for the video. I don't think I'll be taking y'all to the gym. I just wanted to make this video. Because when I'm on the smart bulk. I'm bulking. I'm not sure how the abs are looking. They're still a little bit there. But this is just relaxed. Ha ha ha. That was all flexed up. Anyway, I've been bulking for like 20 something weeks. I've been putting on weight super slow. I try to get 0.1 to 0.2 pounds on and per week, so half a pound a month. I explained all this in a whole other video. I'm gonna say it really quick though. Basically, the longer you can be bulking, the better. More time you can be gaining muscle, the better as a natural lifter. I'm gonna be outlining soon. I'm calling it the Smart Bulk. Like I see what we want to call it to myself. I have it written down in my thing. Smart Bulk week, whatever, you know, week 22, week 23, Smart Bulk week. Gonna be going over the whole diet, like calories I'm eating, everything, how I'm adjusting calories daily, like carb cycling type stuff, exactly the protein, fats, carbs I'm hitting, kind of how long I space out meals, everything diet, everything supplements, and then everything training. So going over the whole thing so you can make, because I've been doing a lot of research recently. I've been putting out more science-based videos, and a lot of these videos that I've been putting out have been videos or articles and stuff I've been reading, and I've been like, yeah, you know, getting that knowledge downloaded in my brain to get these gains faster. And that's why I'm making these videos, because I've read all this information. I'm like stoked, like hell yeah, now I can apply this to my lifting. I completely changed my whole lifting split and everything. Well, as far as frequency and how I split it and all, and some supplement stuff like for diet to get the most bang for my buck out of the gym. That's why I make these videos, try to help you. So the knowledge I've gained and the experience I've gained, I can just pass right on through you through this video, and you can take it in a second. Now you can watch this video, you know, I can say something in 1 second that may have took me a whole week. You know what I'm saying? Just like a book. Where the hell are they at? I don't even know where they're at. They're up under so much stuff. But I can read a book, just say in a month, and get 10 years of knowledge out of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, the time saved is so much more. So, hopefully I can help y'all with that and the videos to come. That's why I've been posting those videos. Make sure to go back and look at my other videos, the protein videos, the lifting, the new supplement videos. I'm constantly pumping out videos to try to help y'all reach y'all's goals faster. Fitness, you know, physical, mental, spiritual, anything I can say to help. I'm glad to help. Anyway, I appreciate y'all subscribing, watching, commenting. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Hold up. I hope that looks good with the lighting. I'm not 100% sure. Let me get one this way. The lighting may be a little bit better. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.